Hi everybody. So today I thought it might be kind of fun to do a little video because I get so many of you saying, oh my gosh, my paintings, they don't look anything like yours. How do you do it so easily? I keep failing, and I just wanted to share with you. Of course, being on here, I don't show all of my failures. I never think anything's a failure because I learn, but that may not be so helpful to you. So, of course, I'm choosing paintings that I feel like I can do well and share those with you. And I am painting honestly every day, all day long. So I'm just going to go through some of my paintings here, and some are good, some are not so good, but I love them all because I hope I am one of those teachers. I did commissions for years and they had to be perfect. I went back and forth getting them just right. Now I paint for me. I paint for what's fun for me. I really don't get bothered when somebody corrects my painting or says they don't care for it because I have a loose style, and that's perfectly okay. So I'm going to go through several paintings that I've just done in the last couple months to show you how much I paint, and not all are beautiful and perfect and pretty. So here's one. This one actually turned out pretty good. Here's another one, and these are all done on little scrap papers or my little books here. This, I feel like I could have had a little bit more darker variations in color to get that depth I talk about. Here's one on a real, very student grade paper. I'm constantly, as I share with you, playing with color palettes before I paint anything. This was a fig in my backyard, and this was a peach, so I'm creating, the colors that I use. I do this constantly, you guys. Here's some eucalyptus, which actually I didn't really care for the shapes, but I just kind of went crazy and played, just to show you how many of these I do all the time. These are different colors, and I just added more and more water. Here I added white to see kind of the difference. This one I was pretty happy with, but not perfectly. I was working on composition here. Here's one I wasn't happy with at all, but that's okay. Here's another one I did. So this is just to give you an idea of, again, how much I paint. I just paint and paint and paint. Here's another color swatch I did on very inexpensive paper here. I played with this little wreath that I did in a workshop. Didn't really care for this one, but I got the general feel for what I wanted to do. Here was the final that I taught in the workshop. More flowers, and more flowers. Getting these brush strokes down, which I believe we'll do a tutorial on for you guys. These are peonies. These are very easy little chrysanthemums I did. Another leaf I did back in September at a workshop I held here at my home. Some more snapdragons. Here's some little very easy flowers I did a tutorial on. Another little wreath. So as you can see here, these are practices. These are all, as you see here, C strokes. So here's another one. I was kind of playing, didn't like how it came out. I've got a lot of blooms. I didn't like the way my leaves came out, but I learned. My first attempt at chrysanthemums, they looked too spiky and prickly to me, but here you go. So as you can see, so many practices and fails here and there, and others that I was happy with. So keep practicing, practice over and over. This was another workshop I did. If you ever were to come to one of my in-person workshops. This is the first flower that I teach, and we go through the strokes and we go through this color palette. Now here was another try at the eucalyptus. I was pretty happy with this one. So again, you know, just practicing all the time and not judging and playing with colors. Here I just played with pulling paint and pushing paint and doing wet and wet to see what I get, and layers, glazing that I've showed you. So, you know, not every painting is perfect, but I'm always playing. I'm always painting. I played here because I don't do a lot of detail. And I thought, you know, this might be fun to use some pen and ink, which I actually won awards for when I was in high school, my pen and ink drawings. But, you know, this is a way, maybe I'll do a tutorial to add in some easy details. Here's some more where I did very easy brush strokes and just added some pen and ink for details. So I hope this gives you a little bit of perception on how well you're doing. I can't tell you enough how important it is, and I'm constantly, I did not care for this one, by the way, at all. But you know what? There it is, and I think I even shared this one. How important it is that you paint for you. You paint in a way that makes you happy, and you like the colors, and you like what you're creating and what you're doing, and it's fun for you and relaxing. That's the kind of teacher I am now these days. I don't right now have my art in any boutiques or galleries. I've just been teaching, and I'm working on a online class for you. I hope to get out by summer. So here's some freesias. This was my first go. Did not like. I did them again. I liked these a little bit better. I mean, I just continued to do them over and over and figure out what I didn't like and what I did like, and then just repeating that. So that's really what this is about. You guys, what you are sending me is so beautiful and so wonderful. I'm enjoying them so much. Keep sending me your pictures and I'll help give you any feedback I can. If you have questions or there's something you'd like to see, please send me those. I have supply lists and a free little ebook, and just, you know, keep painting and enjoying the process. That's what I hope I can share with you. And if it's not me, find the teacher you resonate with their teaching style and you love what they show and the colors they use. That's most important. I may not be that person, or I may. I hope I am. And, you know, I look at myself as always a beginner, and I've been painting for 50 plus years, but I'm always learning. I'm always doing something new and different, and letting myself make mistakes and just continue to play and learn. And that is what art is about, is finding your way of painting what you enjoy and not really caring if somebody else maybe doesn't think what you're doing is beautiful. Okay? So happy to have you here with me on my little journey, and getting used to these videos on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook, if that's more your thing. Another painting, by the way, I did not like. So I hope to see you, and thank you so much for being here with me. Happy painting, everyone.